We know you love us, but the information on our podcast is provided for educational and entertainment purposes only. I understand I'm both an LPC and an LMFT. However, this is not intended as a substitute for professional services of any kind. If you or anyone you know needs professional help, please seek mental health services. It's Emma.
Hey, it's Zorric.
Host of the Date podcast. And we are very excited to have this show for you guys because we're going to talk about something that we haven't actually spoken about before.
New things. A new me, a new year, new topics.
I hate that saying.
You hate that saying?
So much.
You know, everyone is at the gym, like right this moment. Like everyone's
new
there.
New year, new me.
Yeah. Everyone's at yoga studios. Everyone is at the park running.
Yep. To be fair, I was working out before the new year, so.
Okay, so this is just like a continuation of.
Yeah, it's a continuation.
Yeah.
I don't know. That saying just really annoys me because it's. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
Go ahead. Like, what are you saying?
Well, it's just annoying because it's like, okay, so like I get it. Like we restart with our like calendars. We restart with like goals, which I have a whole thing about New Year's resolutions. Like a little tangent about that too. Okay, let me just get on my soapbox. So. Here's what I hate about the New Year, New Me. It's because, like, yes, we have a fresh start. Yes, it's January 1st, so everything changes. And, like, it takes time to create that habit. So you're not starting off with New Year, New Me. And so I think it's just dumb to say that because just because it's January 1st does not mean that.
But they're trying to be a new me.
Right. So but it shouldn't be New Year, New Me. You know, like, it should be, like, current year, changing habits.
There's Emma's soapbox. I agree.
And the same thing with the resolutions. They're so long term, and so you have to break them down to like shorter term goals. Mm-hmm. Because like, yeah, like it's not like our resolutions that we created. I feel like are short term. Like we can do this in the moment. Like I'm not, and like hopefully we see results, like whatever those results are. But like. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the like long-term New Year resolutions.
Yeah, because people don't follow through with them. I think there should be like an app that is on your iPhone, obviously because we're iPhone users, and it connects to like a shock collar. So like if you forget to go to the gym,
please don't Pavlov me.
If you don't
I
go
don't
to
need to
the
be classical conditioned.
It just shocks you. Or like you're walking around and like let's say you forget to go to the gym. And it kind of like shocks you some way. So
a few years ago, I got on Duolingo because I'm bilingual and I want to be trilingual with French, right? Like my French is like a 5-year-old's French. Actually, a 5-year-old speaks better than me. I'm a 3-year-old's French. And I got on Duolingo and I was like, yeah, blah, 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 I'm going to be so good at this. And then like Duolingo would send me notifications and it'd be like, ignore. And I finally was like, all right, I'm going to do like this instead.
I think it should be tied to something important too, like maybe your like bank account. Like if you don't sign in and do your Duolingo, it takes like $10 out of your account.
What's wrong with you?
Right? No, but we need like higher stakes. If people really want to change, there needs to be something else that really motivates them.
I've tried that too.
We've tried to change?
No.
Did that happen?
It was workout related where it was like, if I don't go like block for a mile, like I'm going to give my sister $1 and then like the follow through never happened.
Yeah, there should be some real stakes. Or maybe you need someone to like really just like be with you throughout the whole process.
Well, which is why like I'm working out at the place that I do now is because like I always pick the classes with the girl trainer. Cause she's, I don't know, there's something about patience, right? And I mean, her husband's really patient with me too, but I get very like, I become a 5-year-old. I can become very like defiant where I'm like, he's like, all right, Emma, like keep going. And I'm like, no, I don't want to keep going.
Yeah.
I want to stop.
That's Emma at the gym.
Actually, no, it's not me crying. It's me more like going, I don't want to do this.
No, you're still crying.
Why are we doing this?
Let's be real here. You're still crying.
No, I don't cry at the gym. Ew, stop it. Please stop. I don't cry at the gym. I just yell a lot. And I become really mean at the gym.
And you sigh.
So when people tell me good job, I'm like, I did not do a good job.
I can just see Emma.
So it's a lot of eye rolling. But so all of that to say, like, the wife is very nice, and so like they all are. But I feel like I can't be mean to the wife because she's so sweet. Like, I feel like I can be a little bit like meaner to the owner.
Yeah.
Because it's a guy, and he'll say it he said it from the beginning that he likes to like mess with people and push them around. And I was like, okay, all right, try me.
Well, that's how
like
trainers
a playful,
are.
Yeah, like a playful.
Yeah.
But I'm not a no. And so
you don't take that, huh?
I don't, not from him. I get really mean. Like, I get really mean. And then, yeah. So I work out with her instead when she's teaching on purpose.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you're not responsible to like where they talk trash to you.
Not until I get to a certain level.
Yeah.
So, like, there has to be a lot of rapport. I have to feel comfortable with you, and then at that point, yes, you can trash talk me because I'm gonna like trash talk you back. So
yeah.
because I do get competitive. But like at the beginning when I first started working out, I was like, no. And what they'll also do if you like stop going, they'll like email you and be like, hey, we haven't seen you in a while. Like, what's going on? So they'll keep tabs on you too.
They should. I think they should. Yeah, because if they don't, I don't know. Do you pay per session? Or
No,
is it like
I pay
a
per month.
Okay. Yeah. So I think you're going to be fine.
I'm committed right now.
Yeah.
No, I do. And it's a lot of fun. And I'm meeting people. And the people are so sweet and so nice. And at first, like I said, like people were like, you did a good job. You're like, oh, well, thanks. But in my head, I'm like, no, I know I didn't. Like, kidding me.
You should just take that. That's something within you. I don't think you're good with compliments, are you?
I am yes, I love compliments. I love
if
people complimenting me. But I also know like the effort that I put into something. So if I know if I didn't put the effort into it, like, don't tell me I did a good job because I know that I didn't do a good job. And so like I went Friday after work. Yeah. And I worked out, and I know that I was like, I'm going to try and get this done. And so, like, I actually put effort into it. And so one of the girls, like, in front of me was like, you did really great. And I was like, thank you.
There you go.
And because in that one, I knew that I had done, like, I knew that I put an effort into it, you know? So there's a difference. If I don't think there's an effort into it, like, don't compliment me. But, of course, like, the other person can't know. So I'm just internalizing it.
Yeah, so what if they said, like, oh, Emma, nice workout outfit.
Thank you.
Oh, Emma, nice cleavage.
I hate you. How dare you?
Oh,
I actually don't show cleavage when I'm working
do you
out.
Not?
No.
Oh, I do all the time.
I bet you do. You wear those like long V shirts, right?
It's like from the 80s.
Cut.
It's a onesie. It's like a onesie.
Oh,
have you seen that?
Oh, yes. Arnold Schwarzenegger used to wear them.
Yeah, Arnold, Hulk Hogan, all the greats.
So do you wear your like bandana too?
No, I don't do that. But I try to wear the tight shirt, But I don't think everyone should wear, like, every dude should,
No.
Yeah. I mean, I think once you get there, I wear, like, skin tight shirts sometimes.
I believe you.
When I feel sexy. I feel sexy today. I'm going to wear a tight-ass shirt today.
That's beautiful.
With my nipples, like, just protruding. You
know what? That's something that I've always been really jealous about with guys is that, like, you guys can show nipple even if it's under the clothing, but heaven forbid a woman shows a nipple. And so like I've been conditioned, like I buy a certain kind of bras so that if I am cold, it's still like it will like make the nippage like a little invisible or like less. So
heaven forbid, like you went to the gym.
Heaven forbid I show a nipple.
And you show a nipple? Oh my gosh, like the class would stop.
Actually, no, but like my boobs are so big that I have to wear 2 bras when I work out.
Do you have to wear 2 bras? Like that's like a double something.
Because my boobs are so big.
What size are they?
I'm not gonna share that on air. What? See, this is why I don't like sharing with Zorric. Because the moment that I start sharing, he's like, "I'm gonna run a mile with this."
Wait, so you wear 2 bras?
I have to wear 2 bras.
So they must be pretty big.
They are. I hate you so much.
What are we talking about today, anyways?
Boobs.
Boobs and bras. We've been talking about Emma's cleavage for like 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, if you're listening to this like before you have your cup of coffee, I'm so sorry. Zorric has tears in his eyes. So we're gonna be talking about something I think that is really important in our culture today, just like where we are, you know, how to date across those dividing political lines.
Can you just say Democrat or Republican or Tea Party? I feel like you're dancing around it.
We can. You just did.
Yeah, it's just so it's weird, right?
I didn't know if you wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know either. Should we or should we not? Let's make a decision right now. Should we talk? Should we like label?
Yeah, let's label. Let's go ahead and label it.
Let's call a spade a spade.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Let's call a bra a bra.
I did say once that I can't shop at Victoria's Secret.
What is that? Why?
Because they're so big.
Your boobs are so big that you can't.
Victoria's Secret bras don't fit me.
Well,
so I always got mad whenever they had like the show and their boobs look so humongous because it's all that push up. And so then like what do they go up to? I think like double D or something.
Double
Just giving
D.
you a hint. And
so you were like a double H or something.
I'm not answering that. And
process
so
of elimination.
I remember like going and like getting fitted and they're like, "Ma'am, like your boobs are too big." And it was like, this is like false advertising, you guys, because they would always be like, you can buy like a bra in every size. And it's like, all right, obviously not.
No. You said,
and if you have big boobs, like it's really difficult for you to find like cute bras. So finally, shout out to the bra industry for finally realizing that girls who have just naturally big boobs, like just want their boobs to look pretty too.
So is it kind of overrated to have big boobs? Do you think?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. I've thought about getting a reduction. I have friends that have gotten reductions. But
so you go from a double H to like a double D?
And so I haven't done it. And I know that I like, my whole thing is like, I want to have kids. And so like, and everyone in my family, all the women, like both sides, like their boobs get even bigger. So I'm going to get bigger boobs whenever like I'm pregnant and start breastfeeding. And then their boobs get small. And so like, I'm just waiting to have like all my kids. Cause I'm like, why am I going to pay money to get them reduced only for them to get bigger again so that I can reduce them again?
I don't know. That seems like a good problem.
All right. We're going to move on.
Are we?
Yeah, we're going to move on.
Are we going to move on?
Yeah. Okay. Tell people where they can find us, Zorric.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I hope Kale's enjoying this conversation right now.
You can find more of us talking about Emma's nipples and double G's.
Oh my gosh. Actually, we're talking about your nipples, not my nipples.
We're talking about your boobs and my nipples.
Yep.
You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcast. If you like what you hear, if you like hearing about my nipples and Emma's boobs, subscribe and review.
We're going to be single the rest of our lives after this conversation.
If you want to know where Emma shops and shops for her bras, send us an email at hello@datepodcast.com.
I will share that information privately.
Yes, and we can always be found on Instagram and Twitter at Date Podcast. So now for the fun stuff.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to start off with one of the funniest ones. Oh, like they're both so equal. Okay, I'm gonna start with the funniest recent one. So I'm really happy that you fessed up to watching this already.
What is it?
So Lindsay Lohan has come out with this reality TV show where she's the boss, and it's called Beach Club.
Yeah.
And so Shannon, I can say her name now because she was a guest. So Shannon and I were texting each other, and Shannon's like, I kind of want to watch it. I was like, no, I want to watch it. And so we need to get together and start watching it because it just, like, she had so much potential.
She did. She had Parent Trap. She had Freaky Friday.
She had Mean Girls.
And she had her career was just about to skyrocket, I think.
And then just things happened.
Yeah.
Just choices.
Like
people around her.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
And and it's gone downhill. And so this is like, I love reality TV because it's so mindless. Like, really, honestly, that's why I watch it. And so parts that I've seen, like the previews that they show, I'm like, oh, this is so horrible and yet so good at the same time.
Yeah, it's like a guilty pleasure.
Yes.
But I think I saw the first episode, and it just reminds me of like Real World.
Oh, really?
Honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know. Do you have information about the show, or do you have any more?
Yes. So this is like a docu-series, right? So it's her being an entrepreneur, trying to build this nightlife empire at these Grecian like islands that
I think it's
bought.
at Mykonos.
Yeah, it's in Mykonos.
Yeah.
And so it's funny because it follows her and like 8 other people or something. Like workers that are with her, and so like kind of like that drama and like her trying to be the boss, and I don't know, just like what I've seen is just, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just like the first episode. There's 2 episodes. There's like one episode that kind of introduces everyone. The second one is when they kind of show up to the actual resort and start working. That's as far as it's gone so far, but it's like more like you're not missing anything right now. But I think you should watch it though for sure.
Okay, and I will, because
it's just weird. I don't know if it's weird seeing Lindsay Lohan, but she's changed a lot. Like you and I, we're getting older. She's getting older. I remember her as like a kid.
Yeah, but she looks a lot older than we do right now.
Yeah, it looks like she's had some work, but I don't know. You know, we age and we try to like, because she has to be in the limelight. Right, she has to be on TV, and I think she has like a series on Netflix. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, she was talking about that, but it's a good show. If you want, I would say pour your glass of like some whiskey, let your boobs hang out, and just watch it.
Zorric, what's wrong with you? Stop it!
It's not gonna stop.
It's so embarrassing. Stop! You're embarrassing me.
Just take one bra off, and then
I'm only wearing one today. I'm not working out. I hate you so much.
What's next?
I don't want to talk to you anymore. I want to go home now.
You don't want to talk about nipples and boobs?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look at you anymore.
Okay.
This is me throwing my fit right now. All right. So last weekend I stayed up watching the Golden Globes. Did you watch them?
Is that like an award show or something? Yep. Okay. No.
Oh, okay. So one of my favorite things about the Golden Globes that I want to talk about is that Steve Carell presented Carol Burnett with the Carol Burnett Show. Or award. And seeing her little like video of all the things that she's done and accomplished, I was like, wow, this woman's amazing.
Yeah, she's been on for a long time.
Like but seeing all of it like really just like took me back. But anyways, it was cool. I'm gonna start seeing those movies because I love seeing like
old
movies
school.
that win awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Sometimes it was a little awkward. I forget sometimes like Andy Samberg, I have like a love-hate relationship with him. Like sometimes I love him because I think he's so funny, and then sometimes I hate him because I'm like, you just become annoying.
Do you think he's hot?
No.
No?
God,
you wouldn't do him?
No.
Oh
Ew.
my gosh.
No. Ew.
So what else happened on the Golden Globes? Anything interesting? Any performances?
They don't really do performances.
They don't do that? Who's hosting it, or who was it?
The Golden Globes was hosted by Andy Samberg and Sandra Oh.
Sandra Oh. Oh, she's from Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
But were they funny?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, like Andy Samberg kind of has that tendency to go from being funny to being like, oh, you're so annoying. Stop talking.
Well, I don't think Sandra Oh even. I feel like she doesn't have like a funny personality. Well, I guess because it's a show.
Does.
Oh, she does.
I think that she does. Yeah. She got emotional, and when she won, it was so beautiful. Like I wanted to cry with her.
Wait, so she's hosting and then she won?
And then she won. I was like, boom, boom.
Oh.
She's the first Asian woman to win a Golden Globes.
Is she? For what? Yeah. What? For Grey's Anatomy?
No, she's been off of that forever.
Oh, I don't know.
Ding dong.
I don't know. That's all I know her from.
No, she's in this other show. It's on Netflix or Hulu or something, like Killing Eve. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen it.
Did you watch Bird Box?
No, I refuse to watch it.
Yeah, everyone says it's so good. We should watch it.
No, I refuse to watch it.
Pour a glass of whiskey. I'll take my bra off and we'll watch it. I hear it's good.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
I told you. I already read about it on Wikipedia.
Okay, fine.
You can watch it by yourself.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
With my bra off.
I hate you so much.
Okay. What's next?
I'm never going to talk to you about my boobs again. Actually, you know what I'm going to do instead?
What?
I'm going to make you go
Where?
to the store and like get fitted for a bra and then wear a bunch of bras and see how it freaking
I bet
feels.
it feels like shit. I mean, right?
Yeah, so please like stop mocking my boobs.
Oh, okay. But I don't know. I'm just giving you props.
I want you to run.
I'm holding your
with
boobs.
fake boobs.
I'm holding your boobs on a pedestal.
Please don't. Please let them go. Don't get near them. Nothing. Please stop.
I could imagine. It's like running with 2 pairs of underwear on, probably. Boxer briefs. No?
I've never been with boxer briefs, so I don't know. Well, like they're heavy. So like they're heavy.
It's like putting 2 shoes on and running with 2 shoes on.
No, because they're like in your chest. So it's like maybe like putting like 2.5 pound weights on each side of your chest and then having to run with that.
But do you have to get a big one and a small one? Or like you know what I'm saying? Or are they both the same size?
They're both the same size.
Oh, okay. No, like your bra.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking to be like bulky.
This is when I'm jogging.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but if I read what the workout's gonna be and I'm like, ugh, there's a lot of jumping, then I'll wear 2.
I imagine a sports bra would feel like a girdle. Yeah, like.
I actually prefer sports bras.
Or the corset, right, where they kind of just squeeze the hell out of you.
No.
A
corset is worse.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've worn everything.
Oh my.
So.
Working out, you wear a corset?
No, not
Jeez,
working
crazy.
out, but like, just in life.
Oh, okay. Where would you?
This is what happens when you're a woman. Like you just like put yourself through all this like punishment.
Were you like going to like medieval times or something, wearing a corset?
No,
it's
it
the
was
one
for
that
my
like
quinceañera, dude, and like for like.
It's in the dress, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the dress, and like in my teens, like we would wear them all the time because we were in all these like parties and we wanted to have like a littler waist and a smaller waist, and so we would wear them.
Would you wear that?
It would actually my quinceañera. Like sometimes look at the pictures, I'm like, man, my boobs look good because of that corset. I was like, man. Mm-hmm.
You know, I would appreciate a woman if she went on a date with me wearing a corset. That'd be kind of hot, right?
Having worn one like in life, like we went to it was like a party and I decided to wear a corset to the party. It's a pain.
You couldn't breathe.
I couldn't breathe. I was like paranoid that my boobs are gonna like pop out. Okay, will you stop talking about my boobs, please?
What's next?
The other last thing I really want to focus on is Missy Elliott is gonna be the first female rapper to be in the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Good for her.
I am so excited for her.
Good for her.
I know.
Missy Elliott, what was your favorite song of hers?
Get Your Freak On.
Get Your Freak On. That's a good one.
Like, I like working out to that one. So, like, if I'm jogging or, like, walking, I like having that one on there because it has, like, that balance of, like, I'll, like, jog a little quickly and then I can, like, slow down, too. Mm-hmm. You know? Just pumps me.
What's the song with the kid dancing? It's kind of not recent, but it's, like, one of her newer ones. No?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know how to Google that.
I don't know if Echo even knows that. Echo.
She's already listening.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, good for her.
Yep. So it's cool. And then Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri were inducted in 2017. So she's the third rapper to receive the honor, but she's the first female rapper to receive the honor.
No,
so
good
it's
for
just
her.
so exciting.
Yeah.
I am I'm so happy for her. And it cracks me up because do you remember in that Super Bowl with Katy Perry and she like came out there like a freaking Power Rangers on top of the tiger?
I've probably seen that. I don't know which one that was though, right? Is it recent?
Either. Like 5 years ago.
Okay.
And then she brought out Missy Elliott. And so, like, all these little, like, dumb little teenagers were like, oh, my gosh, Katy Perry's helping out this woman's career. And it's like, no, you idiots. It's the other way around.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. But Missy Elliott, they probably don't know who she is because she was big in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Like 2000s, early 2000s,
Yeah.
So, good for her.
I'm going to go listen to her after this now. I'm going to put her.
You're going to...
I am. I'm going to be like obsessed. So like I've been just obsessing over different artists like every single week. It's so bad. Okay. And okay, so one last thing, which I didn't know like was a thing, but apparently it's about to be a year. Snoop Dogg is now putting out gospel music.
That's so weird. Like Snoop Dogg. Like this Snoop D-O-double-G that smokes weed and does all these things.
Yep.
You know.
I love him though, and I heard his stuff, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna go back to the rap.
You're like, I want to go to his church.
No.
I wonder if he's playing it like live at his church. No.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, that's all I got. I got lots of things.
Okay. Cool. Lots of things. Thanks for that. We just have like 2 quick tips here.
Okay.
This is from the book Things You Should Already Know. You fucking idiot. That's the name of the book.
Oh, I thought you were calling him that. I was like,
Things you should already know about dating. You fucking idiot. Yeah. So let's just dive in here, Emma. So I'm gonna read one to Emma, and she's gonna tell me what she thinks about it.
It's like bedtime stories for dating.
It is. All right.
Okay.
Drinking and dining. Don't be drunk when you show up for the date.
Duh.
Guy, I would never be drunk. That's crazy. Drunk? Dude, you're hilarious. Ha ha ha. I love how we can just laugh around each other. So chill. Girl, you're already drunk, aren't you? Guy, you're already drunk.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think that's like... There's a picture of a dude like throwing up.
Oh, no.
Okay, so if a guy shows up on a date and he's drunk, how would you feel?
I wouldn't like that.
Me either, right?
No, I would try like my bestest to get out of there as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and you can tell by maybe they're flush, or maybe their eyes are red, or maybe they smell... Like, I used to work with a guy, he always smelled like alcohol.
Really?
Yeah, like you can tell if someone's been drinking.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's not hot. But
no.
But some people tell me they like chug a glass of wine before each date.
And I think a glass of wine is fine. I think it's different if you're like downing a half bottle of tequila.
Yeah, I think it's drunk versus even buzzed. I think buzzed is okay.
I've gotten buzzed on a date before.
On or before?
No, like on the date.
That's okay.
And I was like, oh, I don't like this. And so I stopped drinking and like kept eating on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that.
When was this?
Last year.
Oh, okay. All right, one more.
Okay.
It has to do with the same topic.
Okay.
Number 11.
Oh, you changed the music.
I did.
Wow.
It's very dramatic. Don't get too drunk on the date.
I stopped myself. I just got a little buzzed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guy. And that was the last time I ever saw my father alive. Girl, wait. I love this song. Girl leaps on table. Like Emma leaps on table. Girl, dance with me. Guy, I miss you, Dad.
Oh, this is so bad. On like so many levels. Oh my god.
So basically, a guy's talking about his dad passing away or something. Yeah. And then the girl's just not listening and just dancing on tables.
So if you're like, okay, so this didn't happen to me on a date, but my best friend and I went to Disney World. We went to Florida because she was presenting, and so I decided to go to Orlando with her.
Yeah.
And so one of the days we went to Epcot, and we were like in Epcot, if you know Epcot, like it's basically like different countries, right, all around the park. And so we were trying to like get a beer at each country.
Oh yeah.
So like we were doing our circle, and so we got to Mexico because that's the last country that the way that we went. So we got to Mexico and we were so hungry. We were like so like buzzed, and we're like, let's eat. We're like, okay. So we went into the restaurant, and of course like we kept drinking, and then like we were talking, and she and I like both started getting like emotional with each other. We started talking about like our dads, and like we're both like getting emotional and crying, and then the dude brings our food. And so like I was speaking because like she had asked me something, so I was responding back to her, and I'm like responding back to her like almost in tears, and she's like, tortilla?
Oh my gosh. Think of that was like a date and you're crying.
Horrible.
Oh my gosh.
And so I just looked at her, and she was like, what? And I was like, I was answering you and I'm getting emotional, and like we just lost it. We just thought it was like we were just laughing the whole time. So like it became our jokes. Anytime like either of us got too emotional, we'd be like, tortilla? So.
We should do that. Tortilla?
Yeah.
So like you're on a date.
Oh no, I hate when you do this.
And a guy's drunk. Let's say I show up drunk. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Hey Emma, my name is Bob.
Do you know it's me?
I do. I see you walking in, and I'm already at the bar, and I have a drink in my hand.
And that's your fifth one.
And it's my fifth one,
Okay.
and I wave you down. I'm like, Emma, it's me, it's George. Nice to meet you.
I like how you change your name, but you keep my name the same.
And I'm like, sit down, let's talk. And then you sit down. But I'm like super belligerent. I'm like, Emma, are you wearing 2 bras tonight?
Damn you. I hate you. I don't want to do this anymore.
You need to unstrap one of those bras because there's 2. It's too many. You just need one on right now. And you would not do anything. No? Emma's just staring at me like disgusted. I'm trying to get something out of you. Okay.
Yeah, you ruined it.
Scratch that.
You dug your own hole. You need to get yourself out of it.
Scratch that. What would you recommend somebody to do if they're on a date and they could tell that the guy was drunk or girl?
You have permission to leave. I think you have the right to leave.
How would you say it though?
I think it'd be like, hey, I'm just noticing like you're a little, like, are you drunk? Mm-hmm. Like I'm just noticing like little things that are telling me you're drunk. So,
like, what do you mean, Emma? Like, I'm fine. This is just my 5th drink. Would you like a drink?
No, thank you.
No?
I think I'm okay with just water for now.
Oh my gosh, you should drink with me. I mean, I'm feeling so good. Like the old fashions are amazing. I'm 5 down.
Do you need me like to get you an Uber? Like,
no, I'm fine. You know,
okay.
I do feel a little sick, but I think I'll make it.
Do you want to like? I think it would be best if we maybe reschedule or not do this again.
Okay, fine.
And you can call me a bitch. I don't care.
Bitch.
Yeah, because I know that's probably what's gonna happen.
Bro. Yeah, that would be pretty tense.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to stay in that situation either.
Especially, if a guy's drunk, he's just gonna no filter, right?
No
basically.
Filter. Like he may not even remember the conversation that we're having. Like, no, thank you.
And you know, I've heard many stories like this before.
Yes.
Many stories.
Yep.
And I don't know why people do it. Maybe because they're nervous and they just don't.
I get that.
Yeah.
However, again, don't pound half a bottle of tequila or whatever it is.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's our advice for today.
Yeah.
Just don't
overdrink.
Yeah. Maybe have like a half. I'd say like a half a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and get a full glass.
According to Emma.
Yes, I'm drinking my tea right now during dry January.
What? You're still doing that?
Yeah.
Are you drinking tonight with the peeps?
Dry January.
Oh my gosh.
I've been really good so far.
Okay, well, good for you.
I forgot where we went and I wanted to smell someone's beer, so I smelt it. That was about it.
And do you want some wine right now?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk about what we're supposed to talk about.
I watched the game last night without drinking.
Why are you talking about the game?
What?
My heart was broken.
I think we should talk about it because We always talk about things that break my heart, but how dare we talk about things that break your heart?
It was, I could feel it from the beginning. I don't know if you felt it, but we just couldn't keep up with them.
I did, yeah. I felt it from the beginning. And so like there was a little bit of hope when the Cowboys tried to do that 2-point
conversion.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had a little hope. And then I forgot something happened after, and I was like, no, it's gone.
Yeah,
but I didn't say anything.
We only had like 2 minutes or something, or 3 minutes left.
No, that was like at the beginning.
Oh. Okay. Well, no, I don't know. I was kind of paying attention.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Is there something that you want to share?
I was just hanging out with someone.
Oh.
And we're watching the game, and we had some pizza, had some the Spanish wine that we had at your wine tasting. Remember the one that kind of has like the gold?
It was like a pretty bottle.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We had that, and then we had some Gentleman's Jack on top of that.
Beautiful.
And then some pizza. But the game was like, it was. I'm glad I was with someone else, because if I was alone watching, I'd be so mad right now. And I'm still hurt about it. But it's okay. Mm-hmm. Life will go on.
Life will go on. There is always next year. The Cowboys will always play.
They will. They always play, but we'll always lose. And I think I'm fine with it being mediocre.
Yeah. And so, of course, as soon as the game, I didn't even realize the game was over.
Did you see men crying?
It just got really quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then I was like, is the game over? And they all both looked at me like, yes. I was like, okay, my bad. All right.
That's terrible.
All right. Let me go on Facebook and let me see how annoying y'all are right now.
Oh,
and
my
of
gosh.
course, they were like,
Everyone's crying.
We have next year. I'm gonna go to sleep being a Cowboys fan. I'm gonna wake up being a Cowboys lover.
Oh my gosh.
Like, oh my gosh. Calm down. This isn't it's non Game of Thrones. Like, you guys still have every year.
This is our Game of Thrones. Although you're right, there's only one Game of Thrones, but still.
Calm down.
I don't want to talk about it. Okay, next.
No, let's talk about it.
No, stop being a therapist.
No, I think we should. No, you always force me to talk about things that I want to talk about.
You're the one who talked about your nipples and bras earlier.
No,
and that
yes,
and then
you ran with it.
It just morphed.
And then you kept it going. So I'm running with this now.
So what color do you wear? Is there a specific sports bra?
No.
No.
How did you feel about last night?
I felt like someone took my heart and just smashed it to
Whenever
pieces.
they didn't catch those balls and they couldn't get their knees landed in the end zone.
It sounds so sexual.
Football is sexual.
It is.
They
It's a bunch
wear
of
those
dudes.
tight little pants with the little butt padding.
Is that why you like it?
And it lifts a little booty up.
They're wearing corsets, basically.
Yep.
On their legs.
Yep.
Yep. That's what you like about football.
It's true. I do love it when they're huddling in that little line and they're like squatting or whatever it is, just waiting for that ball to that play to start running. And they're just their little booties are sticking out. I'm like, yes. Yes.
You make football sound so unmanly.
You're welcome. I'm more than happy to make other things sound very unmanly.
You make them sound like they're doing ballet or something. They're in tutus.
They do dance sometimes.
They do dance.
One of them did the Michael Scarn, the Scarn player from some team.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, he did the Scarn on the end zone. And they do dance when they score a touchdown sometimes.
They do sometimes.
So, I mean, I am here to take gender norms away from this crap.
All right.
Anyways, the Cowboys lost. They're not going to the playoffs.
Thanks for that.
Brian Howie called it. Brian Howie said that he was not going to be cheering. He was at the game, and he posted something about, I forgot what he posted. But anyways, I commented, and I joked with him about, not cheering for the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. And he's like, we're all Rams fans tonight. And I was like, all right. I was like, I really don't care.
I have nothing else to say.
Poor Cowboys. Poor Cowboys Nation.
Okay.
Wah, 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 wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
Okay. I was
feel
talking
better now.
to my boy. And I'm like, we need to fucking fire everybody. Even like everybody in this damn Cowboys like organization. Because we keep losing. Like we've been losing for 10 years straight. What's next? Do the same thing? No. It starts from the top down. So fire the coach, fire all the coaches.
So you want to fire Garrett?
Yeah, he needs to go like
Jason Garrett?
Jason Garrett.
Garrett
yeah.
Jason? Okay.
Yeah, he needs to go. He has like 2 first names too.
How long has he been?
Like 10 years.
Oh.
Like 9. Something like that.
Well, isn't it because he lets Jerry Jones just run him around?
Yeah, he's like puppet boy.
Yeah. So maybe Jerry Jones needs to go to therapy and he needs to learn how to let go of certain things.
We need to buy the Cowboys from Jerry Jones. We need to find like $5 billion somewhere. And did you know Jared Jones before this game?
Before we get political, I mean, like with the political standings right now, like maybe we should go up to the government.
Yeah, maybe we can like protest instead of $5 billion. Yeah. But you know what he bought recently before the game? He bought a $250 million yacht. Jerry Jones did.
Dang.
$250 million. It has like two helicopter pads. It has like a downstairs beach area. It's like ridiculous. We'll look it up later.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he's like up there in age, so I would probably make one last big purchase too, like that, in my 80s.
Bo Show. Oh, he's 80.
Yikes, maybe higher than that.
He does look old, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
This one is.
Thank you all for bearing with us too, by the way.
This one's a little touchy, so we're gonna dance around it.
Oh, we are.
Yes.
I thought you said we were gonna just call a spade a spade.
We'll call a spade, and
he's having regrets after me like bringing like the Cowboys up.
Okay.
He's a little too sensitive right now.
So I have been on dates.
Yes, you have.
I have.
No, I laughed because I know how the sentence is gonna end.
Maybe one date, but I've been on first dates where the political party is brought up, like right off the bat. Mm-hmm. Like, who did you vote for? What party do you affiliate with? How do you feel about so and so? How do you feel about this person or this candidate? And I don't need that. That's like asking me to do anal, like on day one.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Zorric! Oh my gosh! Ew! Oh my gosh!
That's
How
like
do you equate that to that? Sorry. I say ill because I got a mental image that I didn't want to see. Sorry, that's why I'm saying ill.
No, that's like, because like the first thing whenever you're getting intimate with somebody, it's not like, let's have anal. It's like you guys get intimate first and do it the other way.
Like you build your way up to it?
Yeah, you build your way up to it, right? This is the same thing with political views.
So for you, political views is a form of intimacy.
Anal. Yeah.
So you're not opposed to it. Okay, got it. Okay.
No, but what I'm opposed to is going too fast.
Got it.
We have to work up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just get on a date and then be like, who did you vote for? And then get all serious.
Right, I get it. Yes. Yeah. Because then you're basing your whole conversation with this person on like the stereotypes that you have about that political party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you're not really getting to know them because you already have this like, you've placed this barrier that like prevents you from getting to know that person.
You know, that also reminds me, it's just like this, it's the same with like the astrological signs where, you know, if you're this sign, like generally Geminis are like this. This is the same thing with political views. You know, I don't think everyone's the same.
What is your sign?
I'm Sagittarius.
Okay, let me look stuff up on Sagittarius.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
my bad.
The article, Emma. It's okay if your partner belongs to a different political party than you. And here's why. This is in the Elite Daily by Griffin Wayne. And yes.
Sorry. I just Googled Sagittarius and I just thought like, hey, this makes a lot of sense. Like we're both raised. I think you're a different number of the Enneagram though. I honestly do because you and I are so opposite on a lot of things, but then we're so similar. But anyways, so this just says that the greatest overall compatibility is a Gemini and Aries, and I'm a Gemini.
Oh, you weirdo.
How am I a weirdo? That's like I think there's some truth to it.
Gemini and Aries.
I'm not saying like love. I'm just saying like just compatible like personalities. Yeah,
oh, okay.
Dummy. Okay. I don't want to like marry you.
Yeah, that's
God,
weird.
No.
So if your partner belongs to a different political party than you, you may frequently field questions about how you two make it work. How would you make it? Let's say you're in one party and someone else is in another. Mm-hmm. How would, in your perspective, deal with that?
We respectfully disagree because I've done it before.
Oh, you've done it before?
Yes, where I've dated someone with a very different political party than me. And it's fine. That's why it's not a big deal for me. This is why I get annoyed. This is why I get so annoyed, because I think that both parties do this. If you're a freaking Democrat or if you're a freaking Republican, I don't care who you are. You already have these preconceived notions about the other person in the other party, right?
You do.
And you like this, so on my Facebook, I do this on purpose. I follow Fox and I follow NBC on purpose, right? Because they're so opposite. Yeah. And then I have like NPR, which is a little bit more like neutral, right? And I will go for the comments just to go read up the comments. And I'm just like, are y'all kidding me? Like, are you serious? Like NPR, like sometimes like it's a sigh of it's like a breath of fresh air. But like on these like Fox and NBC, I'm just like, why are y'all stupid? I can't with either party on those. Mm-mm.
So let's say you're at home with your man. Mm-hmm. What if he wants to watch one channel, like one side?
I have a second TV that I can go watch if I want to. Yeah, I don't care. I'm telling you, I've dated guys with both the same party as me and the opposite, and it's never an issue. So I don't understand why people make it such a big issue.
Yeah, but here's one thing. If we take a step back, it's also like what people value, right? You always say this. What people value.
Yes and no.
Okay, why?
Because I think it's a cop-out.
So you think...
And I can say that because I've used it as a cop-out before.
So you're saying that not dating somebody because he or she is this party is a cop-out. Mm-hmm. Why? Mm-hmm.
Because you're not allowing... So it's like... It's to me, I equate it like if your favorite color was red and my favorite color was blue. Like, blue and crepes, sorry. And it's like we go on the date and you're like, yeah, my favorite color is red. And I'm like, I can't date you anymore because my favorite color is blue. And I can only date people who my favorite color is blue. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's like so generalized. It's like a label and it's not, because that's not.
You no longer enjoy that person when in reality, like maybe like we both also like green, but we can't, like I can't know that about you because I'm so stuck on the fact that you only like red.
Yeah. And maybe... And some people are one side further than the other. Right. You know, what if someone's just like leans one side?
And that's kind of the other thing too that's happening is that you see people who are kind of in that middle ground where like they might lean socially one way and fiscally another way, and they're not truly that like one color.
Yeah. So can you love somebody if you guys don't agree on things?
You have to be more specific.
I don't know. Well, Dr. Joshua says here you can absolutely love someone and not agree with them.
Yes.
But it depends on what it is. Like you're saying, it has to be super specific. But
well, I think he's talking about the political. So like if you know, like if you're someone side. Like very conservative and you're dating someone that's very liberal, like you can love this person and not agree with them.
Yeah. Did you hear my?
Yeah, I did. It'd be fun if y'all heard it too.
Yeah, that's the dishwasher. Yeah. So, and here says here that there's something to be said, not defining humans by one facet of their being, which is gender or the college they went to, and obviously the political party that they choose. So, do you think love can conquer it all?
Sure.
I think so. I think love can look past these different difference.
Yes.
I feel like also it's similar to religion too, right? Because my parents, they were different religions, but they're still married. They love each other, and they've been married for like 40 years. So
I was just listening, or I told you about this because I was telling you how funny I think he is.
Adam Sandberg.
Nope. I texted you about it. It was, oh my gosh, he's that comedian that worked on SNL.
Pete Davidson.
No, he has, his show is on Netflix.
Oh, he's in Portlandia, that show?
Nope. John Mulaney. Thank you.
Oh, okay. What about him?
And I said, so he was talking about how his wife is Jewish and he was raised Catholic, and how like they make it work.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I think even the religious differences, that's even more intimate.
it is more intimate.
Yeah.
I agree, than political parties. Yeah.
Yeah, because you like this. It's also says here like someone might be like socially, I don't know, conservative or liberal or whatever, and maybe someone's at 100% and someone's at like 10%. I don't know how to equate that.
I don't know how they equate that either.
Yeah, but I don't know, because like that's the last thing I'm thinking about when I'm on a date.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about like, is she this party or that party?
No.
I'm thinking about, do our values match?
And the thing is, excuse me, is that like if you were to take a Democrat or a Republican, right? And like they were kind of in their 100 zone. Like let's say they were like 100% like value Democratic values.
Yeah, like on the
and
far
like 100%
side.
value, yeah, like Republican values. Like I bet if we wrote those values down, they would be very similar, if not the same. And I think that like, but a lot of times like we don't see that. Like we just view them like, oh my gosh, they're so liberal,
again.
they're so conservative. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, like I have nothing in common with them. And it's like, yeah, we do.
Yeah, I think as I was stumbling earlier, it says here, your partner may identify as fiscally conservative, but believe that the minimum wage should be raised.
Right.
So that's a thing too. Or they may identify as socially conservative, but openly support the LGBTQIA plus community. Right?
Right.
So when somebody asks you that, like, what's your party affiliation or how do you feel about this or that, do you kind of skirt the actual question? Because I don't know how I would answer that. I know how I would answer that. I just want to answer it.
Because weren't you just asked like very direct questions like, did you vote for so-and-so?
I have been.
Yeah.
Or are you so-and-so? And also, like, it wasn't like...
information seeking?
No, it was like a hateful way to say it too. It was like, did you vote for? You know, it was like very like, you know, the sound that I make with it was
with
like,
me.
Yeah, it was
the
like,
roar.
It was like very.
I hate you for that. I can't believe that's stuck on there.
It was very roary, like seriously, like, and I felt like I was just backed into a corner. I could not answer either way, so I was like, well, let's talk about something else. So. Or I ask for a drink. So, yeah, there are ways around it.
Because you're also not confrontational. I'll give you that. Like, you're not confrontational.
I'm just, and I just, it's because, too, like, today, when you say something about it, like, people get really, like, passionate about
No,
it.
but you were just not confrontational in a lot of things.
No.
Like, I'm surprised you don't yell at me more often. Like, I forgot. I was texting. Oh, like, because that, like... I want to do things, and so sometimes I fall on the, like when we're recording, and so I always have to ask Zorric, like, Zorric, can we change this date so that I can go do this? And I was texting my sister and her best friend, and I was like, I'm surprised Zorric is not like, Emma, just tell me when you can record or something like that. I was like, because he's so patient with me. I was like, I really appreciate that because I'm such a pain.
You can be a pain sometimes, but I get you back when you talk about double bras, double cheese.
I'm never buying you dessert again. Never.
Yeah, and it just, this article keeps going on about, you know, the person who you vote for doesn't necessarily dictate your personhood. So couples are encouraged to explore why topics trigger them and dig deeper at the underlying value that may not be honored. So again, I think it's all about values. It's not about political views.
No, because again, we can be in different sides and still have very similar or the same values.
Mm-hmm. And it's okay if your partner thinks differently than you. Why do we all have to be the same, like robots?
Right. And I think the other part that really like annoys me about the political world is that we don't listen.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't listen because it's like the moment that you are different or the opposite from me, I have to convince you to be like me. Mm-hmm. And I think that's crap.
Yeah. I think the best bet is if you're different than me, is to accept it, right? And don't, like it says here, don't dismiss the other person or like shut down, like stop listening, because that's ridiculous too.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just getting, like, if you see on dating apps today, I would say I would say like 2 or 3 out of 10 profiles talk about like politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. Have you been seeing that for guys?
Yeah, I saw someone that was like, I saw a lot of people that like were conservative yesterday.
Yeah. But this is Texas. This is like conservative.
We're in Dallas. Dallas is now liberal.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like, you know.
I was in Larrington, so maybe, yeah, it is a little bit more conservative over there.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think the moral of the story of this article is that
be open-minded.
Be open-minded. What else?
You admitted that I'm a pain in your butt sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about anal.
I hate you.
I'm disagreeing. I am agreeing.
And again, like, what is the point of us allowing like this one thing to like make the decision of who we're going to end up with?
Yeah. So
like, how does it help us in real life? Like, really, like, what does it do? It does nothing.
No. What if maybe you're on one side and the person you're dating is on the other side, and you really value sex and it's the best sex ever?
Oh my gosh, you're so dumb.
And
you're so dumb.
You can't dismiss the sex.
Like, if you both value sex so much, and you're gonna let your political lines divide you.
You should not.
You're so dumb.
Yeah, you should not.
I know. So I know a couple.
Mm-hmm.
She was. I think she was Democratic. Well, it doesn't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she married someone that was a Republican, and they had like a family member get married, and so instead of gifts, the other family asked for donations to the candidate of their choice.
Yeah.
So for their wedding, he wanted to do the same thing, and she was like, "No, we're not going to do this." And she's like, "If you don't do this, I will vote to the candidate of your choice."
Oh.
And so he was like, "All right, Dad."
Jeez. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I love you, and I'm willing to do this because I want presents." So
yeah, lots of presents. Yeah. Are you gonna have like a list, like a wedding registry?
Duh. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Okay. So the end of
what kind of bride would I be if I didn't?
I'm just asking. So, the end of this article says that if you can manage to share a bed without sharing a political party, may the blue and red of your parties create a lovely purple rain over your love. When it comes to who you choose to spend your life with, the only vote that counts is your own. That's sweet.
That is sweet.
Word to the big bird. All right. Moral of the story is, again, you can date whoever. If your values align, that's all you need.
I think I get it. My brain works where like I like to put things in categories and subcategories. And at the same time, it's like, that only helps me so much.
Yeah.
At some point, like I have to let go of that.
Like when we think about like the Enneagram or the other Myers-Briggs.
Yep.
And you tell me what you are, I tell you what I am, and we're on a date. Like you have these preconceived notions that, hey, oh, she's this way, this way, this way.
Yeah.
But she might not be, you know, because these tests and these astrological signs, they're not 100% true.
No, it's not.
Not.
So one time in undergrad, we had like a list of things, and it was like, circle the things that you are. So we circle, blah, blah, blah. And then And the point of it was, and there was like a few lists that we did, and the point of it was that you're always going to find something that you affiliate with, like if it's a horoscope, if it's like the Enneagram, like there's always something you're going to affiliate with. That you're going to be like, yeah, I'm really good at this or whatever. So the professor was like, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you should.
Yes, but it's fun. I'm not saying it's not fun.
Yeah. Okay. Any last words, Emma?
Yeah, I had something to say, but I forgot it.
I think I'll be blunt and say I think both parties right now can date each other.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
They're both mean.
Yeah. And but they both can make some great couples.
They can both make good choices.
Yes. Okay. So you can find us on
Instagram and Twitter at Date Podcast. And you can email us at hello@datepodcast.com and telling us or asking us questions or telling us something that you want to hear, whatever you want. We are here for it.
Sounds good.
We have lots of things planned.
We're
going to be announcing it soon.
This is going to be a big year for us.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right.
That's what she said.
She did. All right. Bye, everyone.